Prince William has just made a move that has everyone talking, and it's all about Prince George. In a surprising twist, the future king is already passing down a royal title to his eldest son, marking a significant milestone in George's royal journey. Why would William make such a bold decision now? What does this mean for the royal family's future? Stick around as we break down this unexpected development and the ripple effects it's having across the monarchy. From baby Cambridge to Prince George, it's almost unbelievable. But Prince George, the eldest son of Prince William and Princess Kate Middleton, is about to celebrate his birthday. Yes, we're officially feeling old. This milestone isn't just about counting down to double digits. It's also the perfect moment to reflect on his incredible journey so far. From being known as Baby Cambridge to his future as a king, George's life has already been nothing short of extraordinary. Interestingly, Prince George almost had a completely different name. According to royal commentator Katie Nicholl, William and Kate were as undecided as any everyday parents when it came to naming their baby. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge reportedly didn't know the sex of their baby before he was born, though Kate had her suspicions. Nicholl explained, courtiers insisted the pair hadn't found out the sex of their unborn baby, and friends close to the couple claim William wanted a surprise. If their baby had been a girl, the name Charlotte was in the running, but for a boy, Kate had a soft spot for Alexander. Ultimately, they hadn't finalized a decision until after little George arrived. And how did they finally make the choice? Well, it's a story as charming as it is relatable. According to the Times, William and Kate wrote down their top 3 choices, George, Alexander, and Louis, on pieces of paper and spread them out on the floor. They then let Lupo, their dog, into the room to choose the name. Without hesitation, Lupo went straight to George. Of course, George is a name with a powerful royal legacy. It honors King George VI and Queen Elizabeth II's father, and it continues the family tradition of choosing regal names. But don't let the historic weight of the name fool you. Choosing a name for a future monarch was no easy task for William and Kate. As Prince George gets older, there's another significant change on the horizon for him and his siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Their current surname, Cambridge, might soon be replaced by Wales. The reason for this change ties back to their grandfather, King Charles III. When Charles was still the Prince of Wales, his sons, William and Harry, used Wales as their surname. William was known as William Wales, while Harry went by Harry Wales. During their military careers, their titles reflected this tradition. William was Lieutenant Wales, and Harry was Captain Wales. However, after William married Kate in 2011, Queen Elizabeth granted him the title of Duke of Cambridge, which is why their children's surname became Cambridge. Now that Charles has ascended the throne and William has taken on the title of Prince of Wales, it's likely that George, Charlotte, and Louis will adopt Wales as their surname shortly. Soon, we might be hearing them referred to as George Wales, Charlotte Wales, and Louis Wales, a subtle but meaningful nod to their evolving royal roles. Does the change of name affect the title of George and his siblings? Keep watching to find out. Royal titles changes when Prince William becomes king. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away at 89 years of age, her eldest son, Prince Charles, immediately became King Charles III. Along with his new role, he relinquished the title of Prince of Wales, which he had held for many years. It didn't take long for him to pass this prestigious title to his eldest son, Prince William. But what happens to this title when William becomes king? And how will it affect his eldest son, Prince George? Let's break it down. The Prince of Wales title is not automatic. When William ascends to the throne, the title will technically cease to exist until the next monarch chooses to grant it again. According to Britannica, the title ceases to be as soon as the reigning Prince of Wales becomes king. While this might sound dramatic, it simply means the title is postponed until King William decides to pass it on. Traditionally, the title of Prince of Wales has been given to the heir apparent, a custom dating back to the 1300s. For King William, the logical choice would be Prince George, his eldest son and next in line to the throne. However, there is no strict rule that the title must be granted immediately or even at all. Timing plays a crucial role here. George is quite young, depending on when William takes the throne. William and Kate have made it clear they are committed to giving their children as normal a childhood as possible. This could mean delaying George's assumption of such a high-profile title. That said, there is no age limit for becoming the Prince of Wales. King Charles was just 10 years old when Queen Elizabeth bestowed the title upon him. If William follows in his father's footsteps, George could take on the role in his early teenage years. However, it is equally possible that William and Kate will wait until George is older and better prepared for the responsibility. Another title in George's future is the Duke of Cornwall. Unlike the Prince of Wales designation, this title is automatically passed to the monarch's eldest son when they become king. With it comes ownership of the Duchy of Cornwall, an extensive estate that generates millions of pounds in revenue each year. If George is under 18 when he inherits the duchy, it will likely be managed by trustees until he comes of age. Regardless, this inheritance will make him one of the wealthiest young individuals in England. As for George's siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, their paths are expected to differ significantly. William and Kate have indicated that they want their younger children to have fewer royal responsibilities, enabling them to lead lives outside the spotlight. According to an insider, the plan is to encourage Charlotte and Louis to pursue their interests and careers. That doesn't mean they will never receive titles of their own. For instance, Princess Charlotte could one day become Princess Royal, a title traditionally given to the monarch's eldest daughter. However, overall, their parents aim to keep their lives as grounded as possible. William and Kate's approach to parenting represents a more modern take on royal life. While George is being prepared for his future role as king, Charlotte and Louis are being given the freedom to carve out their own identities. As to when or if George will become Prince of Wales, it will depend on timing and the family's sense of what is appropriate. One thing is clear: the evolution of these royal titles will blend centuries-old traditions with the priorities of a modern and ever-changing world. Princess Charlotte might lose her title in the future. Princess Charlotte is growing up as one of the most cherished young members of the royal family, but her future title has already sparked considerable debate. Significant changes may be on the horizon for the young royal, especially when her father, Prince William, eventually ascends to the throne after King Charles III. According to royal experts, Charlotte might not always retain the title of princess. In the British royal family, roles and titles are closely tied to the rules of succession and familial relationships. Currently, Charlotte holds the title of princess because she is the daughter of a prince, her father, William, who is now the Prince of Wales. However, when William becomes King William II in the future, these rules could fundamentally alter Charlotte's status. According to royal commentators, a royal woman is only a princess if she is married to a prince, or if she is the daughter of a prince. Since Charlotte falls into the second category, her title is secure for now. But when her father ascends the throne, he will no longer be a prince. He will be the king. Without that direct connection to a prince, Charlotte's status as a princess might change. Some commentators have humorously dubbed her Charlotte of Nothing to reflect this potential shift. This does not mean Charlotte would be left without a title entirely. She would probably be granted a new title in keeping with the royal tradition of redistributing titles when a new monarch takes the throne. For instance, she might be given a duchess title, which would signify her elevated status as the daughter of a reigning king. The changes in royal titles will not stop with Charlotte. When William becomes king, his eldest son, Prince George of Wales, will automatically inherit his father's previous title as Prince of Wales. This means George will assume the responsibilities and privileges of being the direct heir to the throne. However, Charlotte will not have the opportunity to become Princess of Wales, as royal rules stipulate that the title is reserved for the wife of a Prince of Wales. Beyond titles, Charlotte's future may also bring other changes. Some royal watchers have speculated that the young princess might choose a career outside the royal family when she grows up. Unlike her older brother George, who is being prepared for his eventual role as monarch, Charlotte could be allowed greater freedom to explore her passions and pursue a more independent life. Celebrity commentator OSSA remarked that Charlotte's life will be very different when her father is king. The restructuring of royal roles and responsibilities under King William is expected to provide opportunities for Charlotte to lead a life less centered around the royal spotlight. This approach aligns with William and Kate's parenting style, which prioritizes as normal a childhood as possible for their children, even while they carry out royal duties. Charlotte's journey is far from over, and she continues to capture hearts worldwide. Watching her grow, it is fascinating to imagine the path ahead and how her life will evolve as she navigates her unique role in a modern royal family. From potentially carving out her own space in the entrepreneurial world to balancing tradition with contemporary values, Charlotte's story promises to be an intriguing one. For now, she remains the bright, playful young girl who has already made her mark on the royal family. With or without the title of princess, there is no doubt that Charlotte will continue to shine. How often does Prince William have to change his royal titles? Let's find out. Prince William's ever-growing list of royal titles and responsibilities. Prince William has taken on another significant title, adding to his extensive repertoire of royal responsibilities. King Charles III recently appointed his eldest son as Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps, a role previously held by Prince Harry. This announcement coincided with the news that Prince Harry would not be meeting his father during a brief visit to the United Kingdom. The formal transfer of this title took place during a ceremony at the Army Aviation Centre in Middle Wallop. Addressing veterans, their families, and other attendees, King Charles expressed a mix of pride and sorrow. What a fine blessing to be present on this day! Nevertheless, it is also coloured by deep sorrow after 32 years of living and working with you all and admiring the endless amount of your activities and accomplishments, he stated. This new title adds to the long list of honours Prince William has accumulated throughout his royal career. His journey through the hierarchy of royal titles began long before he assumed the role of Prince of Wales. Initially, William was known as Prince William of Wales, reflecting his father's title at that time. Queen Elizabeth II bestowed upon him the title of Duke of Cambridge, a title with historical roots dating back to 1660. Though the title had fallen out of use at various points, it was revived for William. Additionally, he received the titles Earl of Strathern and Baron Carrickfergus, while Catherine became the Duchess of Cambridge. Following Queen Elizabeth II's passing in September 2022, King Charles III ascended the throne. William inherited the earldom of Cornwall, traditionally held by the monarch's eldest son. This title brought with it additional Scottish titles, including Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles, and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland. Catherine also became the Duchess of Cornwall, embracing new responsibilities alongside her husband. One day later, on September 9, 2022, King Charles officially granted William the title of Prince of Wales. Despite its historical significance, the title has not been without controversy, as it symbolizes the end of Welsh independence following the English conquest of Wales. Nevertheless, it remains a vital element of royal tradition and heritage. In addition to these honours, William was conferred the title of Earl of Chester on February 12, 2023. Closely linked to the title of Prince of Wales, this designation has been associated with heirs to the throne since the late 14th century. It further underscores William's evolving responsibilities within the monarchy. The newest addition to William's role, Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps, carries particular significance for the royal family due to its previous connection to Prince Harry. The Army Air Corps plays a crucial role in British military operations, and this appointment highlights William's ongoing commitment to supporting the armed forces. These titles, steeped in history and tradition, reflect William's expanding duties within the monarchy. As the eldest son of King Charles III and heir to the throne, William's role continues to evolve, preparing him for his eventual ascension to the position of king. For now, Prince William remains a steadfast figure of service and dedication, balancing his royal obligations with his family responsibilities, philanthropic endeavors, and public service. With each new title, he upholds the legacy of the British monarchy, embodying the values of tradition, honor, and responsibility. How does any of this title change affect the position of any member of the royal family? Continue watching to know more. Prince George replaces his Uncle Harry. With time, Prince George is poised to take on larger responsibilities within the royal household. At just 11 years old, he has already begun embracing some duties on his initiative, including continuing a cherished Christmas tradition once beloved by his uncle, Prince Harry. When Prince Harry resided in the United Kingdom, he and his brother, Prince William, made it a tradition to play in a pre-Christmas soccer match. Now living in California, Harry can no longer participate, but George has stepped up to fill the role, showing he is eager to embrace his place within the royal family. According to reports by The Sun, Prince George joined his father in the annual soccer game between Sandringham estate workers and local villagers. This match, a long-standing staple of the royal family's Christmas celebrations, featured George and William playing on the same team this year. The young prince was reportedly thrilled to be part of the action. Over the years, George has frequently been seen attending soccer matches, supporting both Aston Villa, his father's favourite team, and the England national team during key games. An insider described the event as joyful and light-hearted, noting, "George was very energetic throughout the match, and William almost scored a goal." The game provided a special bonding moment for father and son, and with other children participating, the match had a fun, family-oriented atmosphere. The revival of this tradition, which had been suspended for some time, held deep meaning for the family. "It is very moving to have the family return to this tradition," the insider added. Watching George assume his Uncle Harry's position is especially significant. He fits in naturally with the royal soccer team. Prince George wasn't the only family member in attendance. Kate Middleton cheered from the sidelines alongside Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte. The Princess of Wales has previously spoken about her children's love for soccer, even sharing a humorous story about George's critique of her skills. During a visit to Northern Ireland, Kate played soccer with children and later joked about George's blunt honesty. "Mommy, you're so rubbish," he once told her. Laughing, she admitted, "I should have learned something from George." George's enthusiasm for the sport is undeniable, and his passion was evident during the match. The young royal, already a future king, is making his mark not just as an heir to the throne but as an active and engaged family member. For Prince William, playing alongside his son likely evoked fond memories of participating in the same tradition with his brother years ago. The match was more than just a game. It symbolized family togetherness and holiday cheer. While Prince Harry's absence means he can no longer partake in this particular tradition, it is heartwarming to see George stepping up to carry the torch. The 11-year-old prince may still be finding his way, but his growing involvement in family traditions and activities suggests he is ready to embrace both the responsibilities and joys that come with being a member of the royal family. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave nice comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting content. Check out another interesting video by clicking on the video appearing on your screen right now.